Good evening, YouTube. Delightful here with the Overcomer Network. Tonight, I will be discussing how microchimerism affects men. There's so much discussion about microchimerism in women. If anyone doesn't know what that is the scientific finding that women retain the DNA of every man that she sleeps with. So I can attest that that's true. It's true on a physical level, a spiritual level, a soul tie level. It's according to the Bible where it says the two become one flesh. But, something that's not discussed so much is how are men affected by this? Well, the Bible also says, don't give your strength unto women in Proverbs. So you'll notice that a lot of the men today are limp-wristed and have no backbone, no ability to stand for what's right or injustice, even when they're being violated sometimes. I know a lot of men that won't even be able to take a ride out of town by themselves to go meet a girl. Let's say you met a girl from out of town and she wanted you to come. I know a lot of guys that won't even get on the interstate by themselves. Many men have lost the leadership in the home to where now their wife rules over them and dominates them. This is a sweeping tide of the nation. A huge proponent of our youth, a lot of our urban youth, young black boys, Levi's wearing bulls, young bulls out here are popping Viagra and Cialis like I don't know what. They need the Viagra and the Cialis, okay? Those are the ones taking it. Then you have a lot of men supplementing with testosterone. Why do you need so much testosterone? Well, the men are highly affected by microchimerism because you see, as the woman becomes more masculine, and it's true, it's happening in certain cases if you're not getting deliverance and if you're not keeping yourself, absolutely. It can happen, but for anybody going through that, you can be delivered. But as for how men are affected, well, when the woman is, everybody likes to talk about how the woman is taking on the souls of these men, the personalities of these men, how the women have lost their femininity. And, well, where did this woman's femininity go? And where is this masculinity coming from that she's taking on? It's coming from the man that she's sleeping with as well as the men. So in this is an exchange here. All this DNA she's taking on and these souls and these personalities is coming from the men. So these men are losing their masculinity, as well as they're taking on more feminine desires. You'll see them wanting to wear rompers, man purses, guy liner. I could go on, but you get the idea. Also, they have a sweeping tide of erectile dysfunction where so many men, it's innumerable. A whole lot of men have lost the functionality and the performance and the vitality of their penis. They don't have that anymore. You'll also see there's so many things. Let me think about another one that I can think of where the microchimerism is affected. Even going so far as the men wanting to become women themselves, being the role of a woman, and some of them going so far as to become harlots themselves. So, men are affected by microchimerism. equally as the woman. It may be, they don't like to talk about it as much, but the Bible says he who lays with the harlot is joined to a harlot. So, you're joining yourself to that, and you'll begin to take on those appetites of the woman. I mean, so many men that I meet are just pure. I have a lot more guts and courage and vitality and strength to stand up and a proponent to speak what's right and to love truth than a lot of so many men that I know can't even stand up to their mother. They can be a lot of men are the urban population is still enslaved to their mothers to a huge degree. So they are certainly suffering as well. And the nice thing about it that I like to say for myself is I've been affected by microchimerism, and I'm getting help for that, and Yahshua's working it all out for me, and I'm being delivered. There's nothing that the blood of Yahshua can't purge away. But I'm really glad to get my business clear here in the here and now, because a lot of these people are so in denial that they don't even want to see the damage that they've done to themselves, the damage that they've done to the women and the children, because truly the earth belongs to the man, and to whom much is given, much is required. So I'm glad to be getting this business clear in the here and now. So, because when the Most High does something, he does it with a double-edged sword. He doesn't miss, and no one gets away.